Yes, someone has gone to do a podcast and she has called out some ethnic groups and now tag of war on Twitter. Anyway, we are about to enter into the story, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also follow us on all our social media platforms, Kool Studios, everywhere some. This is Backlash. The name is Adroje. You're just partner for life, and I'm doing this with
kooltvstudios. And please, you see that subscription button over there? Please do well to hit it and then share our videos to others. The sharing is very important as well, because if you don't share, how are people going to know? So share it to others so when they get interested, they also subscribe and also share, and then the process keeps on going, because we want to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and we need your help to do that. So today, violence everywhere. Welcome to Ghana, where you can't be sad in peace.
Thank you. You can't be. See, there is no way you can be sad in Ghana. For what? Like why? Like, what is the reason? Don't do that. Even the president can make you happy. Anyway, on this note, before we enter into the story, I'll do something that Kool usually does when she sees food. Okay, so Miss Annie, we know her to be like, on Twitter, TikTok. She's everywhere. Instagram. When you know Miss Annie, you know that when you listen to anything of Miss Annie's, you are going to laugh, or she's going to make your day. But this time around, I don't know what she went to say. It didn't really sit well with people, because on her podcast, she mentioned that an ethnic group, Gans, and other people said, say they are lazy. They are not classified amongst the successful people when they are being mentioned. But how can you say this?
But she's also from that same tribe.
Yeah, she's a Gan. Like, let's note that she is a Gan. But
the thing is so funny, because she didn't really say it one kind of on point. She said probably, like she said, it's most likely that people are having this perception. She didn't hit on it that this is it. No.
She didn't say this is her perception. She said there is this general perception that people have about Gans. And then even she's a Gan, but then she knows it is not true, because her dad
is a Gan.
But
people make it seem like.
People make it seem like. So I don't know. She said some stuff, but I'm particular about people's words, okay, so that we don't get anybody wrong. So when I was listening to the video or the interview, the podcast, she made mention that it's a general perception, okay. It's not as if she was actually trying to pinpoint that.
Yes.
But talking about Gans, they are lovely people. I don't have anything against them or anything like that. But the Gan language itself, it is not a calm language.
How can you slang with Gan? Of in tower.
Me tower ni okay. Fine, having a coffee on my no. Oh fine, having no coffee on my. It is like that. You see, there is no way you can actually keep composure and still speak Gan to the fullest.
The language goes with actions.
Exactly. Bona.
Exactly.
I can't do bona. If I do bona, you have to know that one you are dead. But if I do bona, you know that one you see. So it's not like Gans have a problem. No, I don't have any problems with Gans. Gans are like lovely people. I mean, we interact with Gans every day. But we are not supposed to pinpoint a particular ethnic group because we feel they are some way. They are humans too, and that is how everybody has a bit of rowdiness, bit of everything inside. Just that some people's own are dominant than others, so you don't have to.
And she's saying, have you seen any Gan man who is successful? Of course they are.
A lot of them.
But it's just the fact that you don't see them come out doesn't mean. What's the point?
This should make you know that even though you think that Gans are allowed, okay, they are even secretive, because if a lot of them are quite successful and you don't even know about it. Anyway, before you even enter into the comments and the way people are blasting her on Twitter, please let's check out the interview or the video on the podcast.
I look at the successful people so far in Ghana. I can't see Ghana. Even though I'm a guy, when I'm thinking about successful people, You don't see guys in it.
You don't see guys.
And it's making the whole perception of Ghana men not working true.
Oh.
Like Ghanaians don't like work, they are lazy. Even though it's not true, because my dad works hard. But then I can't see the type of Ghana, like, you know, I live in the Ghana community and like all the boys are like yeah. Like I can't really see them pushing. Like you see the Phantom man, the Ewe man, like very, very serious. Not next year, they can be very, very serious.
Everywhere.
But like my fellow Ghana man, Ganyobi, he's like sitting in town somewhere or being a mate somewhere, church or like type of thing. I want to believe it. Friends, coincidental. That is how. Is a coincidence?
Yeah, I want to believe it. So that
which Ghana person is successful that you know?
Oh, there.
Mention two Ghana successful men. Let me see.
They are them now.
If you are there, mention. I said mention only two Ghana men that successful.
The name Alote. Alote is a Ghana name, right?
Yes.
Yes. So Professor Alote.
Professor.
Yes. Also Professor. That man. After here, Google that man. That man is one great. He had dealings with NASA and all that. One great. But here we have Alote's Constance or something. And all that. Just look. I'm just confused if he's actually Ghana. That's my problem because
But I think Alote is a Ghana name.
It's a Ghana name. So yes,
yeah.
that is one great man and one very, 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 very good man. He's international. You made me speak the guy.
I mean, aside Alote, which other Ghana man can you mention that's successful?
Oh, the MPs in the Ghana communities.
Those ones there's a must. Every Ghana community needs a
must produce an MP.
So that one aside the MP.
No, I found it this way. I'm not good with
names. You see, so it's like me confirming the whole perception. So say any perception.
Bell na echo.
Say you saw.
Bell na echo. The guy is not coming again. I've closed the
So she didn't really say it on the point. She said it's a perception.
Perception. But she still said what she said. And wait, I don't even get some of the people's reactions because she mentioned that she's a Ghana. So if she's a Ghana and what is your problem?
Yeah, and she even said her dad is hardworking because she said that the people are making the perception true, but then her dad is hardworking, so it doesn't mean she actually believes in it too. Because her mother is a living proof that perception is false.
Question for the girls. Let's keep this conversation going in the comment section. So if you have anything else to say, please, addition, anything to add, anything to, that's in the comment section for us. Alright, so before she posted the link to the podcast, the video, that side of the podcast, she added some captions on Twitter. So let me just read them to you. She said, "Why do you all do guns this way? Looks like we the guns are always left out. Successful people, you don't bring our names. But stubbornness, gun. Laziness, gun. Not good looking, gun. Oh, but Miss Eddie, you're good looking.
Yeah.
Bleaching, gun. As same way. I didn't say some. It is a gun that is saying it. No school, gun." Where? Papa, ni oya school, mami. Yeah. Could you please free us? Free the guns. Said free the guns. It's a gun campaign. But she didn't end it there. If you want to say gun, leave it there. She didn't end it at gun. Then she went to worry, or she went to poke our dear Evers, our dear number 9s. Hey! She said, "Is there any group that does juju and is not known for wickedness more than Evers?" What are you trying to say, Miss Annie?
Please tell us the truth.
Awenyo. This is you. Don't forget to go watch this episode on my channel. So she was using it as a reference to go watch her podcast on YouTube. And the guy she even had an official client. He was trying to stay away from trouble. So when she was saying that, don't you think, he said, "Oh, maybe it's coincidence."
It got so that he was like, hey, at the beginning of the video.
Official client doesn't want trouble, so you want to mention that Professor Alote is a great man. Anyway, after she posted these, that was where the blastings and the tug of war And the World War III started on Twitter because of Miss Annie. Please take us through.
Obula.
It is, of course, you just have to know that a guy will be the first to comment on this, please.
Obula said, imagine as a gunman, you train your daughter to even become a graduate. Then she sits on some couch with microphone and call you and her entire tribesmen unsuccessful. It go pain you why, and honestly, I've seen a lot of stupid takes on Twitter, but this one here makes the top of the list. Ola, please, we are sorry.
Ola, find a story. Find a story. Ele ni care. Find kekile
Content, but I was not content with what he saw. A very
oh my God! Did you hear that? The name of the person is Content, but
was it content?
She's trying to give us some buzz. He wasn't content.
Buzz, my nigga.
Buzz.
A very, very stupid take. Peter Ala Ajete, the former Speaker of Parliament, is a gunman.
Tell them.
King Promise and Mr. Drew.
Tell them.
Both gunmen are successful at what they do.
Yeah.
Stop feeding into those stupid 1950s stereotypes. I thought you were smart.
Yeah.
Sorry, I overrated your level of intelligence.
That stink. I don't think Miss Annie actually cares because that lady.
She has said what she thinks. She's gone.
Oh, I'm seeing DKB here.
Yes, DKB Ghana says this one is trying to say because you don't flaunt it, you don't have it. Meaning the girls exposing their nudity online are the only women with VVJJs. So as she doesn't do it, she has a fry pan in between her legs. I'm Gadangbe, and this is BS.
I'm dumbfounded. They have what, frying pan between? Yeah, they'll cut your pancake. We are going to fry pancake with the frying pan. Hey, please, let's move on.
So Jefferson A says, this lady really pissed me off this early morning. Oh, fine, we beg. She hasn't done a single research on this. She just got behind her console and started spewing rubbish. She should go Google McDan. By nature, girls are quiet people, and it's unfortunate.
Holy Ghost. Hey, girls are what? I don't have a problem, but like I said earlier, there is no way, even if you are in a suit and a tie, you can keep your composure fully when you speak Ga. See how nicely I'm dressed here. You want me to be saying, oh, fine, I'm here watching 2 CD, Kegari, or I'll go and buy Kinkin, oh, fine, I'm here coming. Nah, I try mommy, oh, fine, I'm here coming.
Come here, Jane.
You see, that is the vibe that comes with it. You don't tell me, but okay, let me just leave it there. That's his opinion anyway.
So the guys are quiet people, and it's unfortunate to come to such a conclusion, such ignorance. Kweku Bruce says, your DB tells it all. Nothing did the headiness. Pathetic.
And she actually came to like laugh at the comment. Like, I told you, this girl can't be bothered. Like, she can't be.
Look at this.
Wait, for a minute, I was thinking, okay, is it that she's doing this to, for the publicity and all? Because, for some reason, Ghanaians actually make things like this trend. When people are actually doing the negative stuff or saying things that don't really, said well, that is when you see it everywhere. If she had said something actually sensible, I'm not saying what she said is not sensible, though. I'm just making a comment.
Yep. Tenasu says you are trading on dangerous grounds by calling out an ethnic group you barely know anything about, but just a hearsay. Is he talking about the Evers or the Gans?
I think the Gans.
But she's a Gan.
Yeah, wait. On dangerous grounds, it is Evers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eschew attacking and attributing evil towards people who you do not wrong and take down the post immediately. Hold on. Eschew attacking and attributing evil towards people.
This one is not eschew. He's trying to say.
Hey.
He's chuckling.
Attacking and attributing evil towards people who you do not wrong.
Who do you know wrong?
Who do you know wrong, sorry. And take down the post immediately. Learn.
Well,
Hey, it's a lot of comments. Leo Kool says, you want 10 female bongo. Isn't Natty Bongo?
Natty Bongo gets female partner. Female version. Natty Bongo.
You want 10 female bongo giddy giddy, but you might not last long. You started very well, but it be like you've decided to do the wrong thing just for clicks. You will get what you are looking
Just
for.
what I mentioned earlier. You know, you have.
Jay says, a little unsolicited advice. Not everything is content. You should research on how people are going to respond to your content before putting it out or even working on it. Some tribes have experienced more than you think to get the little grace they have amongst the others. And Okohokoyedeng said, what ridiculousness is this? This tribal bigotry you are propagating is unbelievable. I can see you want to toe the line of bongo ideas, huh? Go ahead.
This Okohokoyedeng said that because he's trying to let Miss Annie know that Otter brofu. Because the English I'm seeing here, there. Well, hey, okay, so young Vladimir Putin GH says, your pick is all I need and now I have it. You are good as finished. This one is another one. I'm not saying about this
I get you.
It says, your pick is all I need and now I have it. Now I have it. Now I have it, you are good as finished. Okay. Then, hey, Kojo Sheldon.
What?
The head is big for a reason. Came to comment. He says, casting aspersions on a tribe or ethnic group or ethnic groups and premising the conversation on weak and unfounded stereotypes is crazy to me. The end game is to garner attention and be relevant in the news feed. Wild, but go off. I will be there on that day. Well, this and many more on Twitter, but you know, we just had to give you this one. These ones were the ones that really caught us, so we had to let you know. But we are interested in knowing what you also have to say about this particular thing. What do you think about what she said? Do you agree with her or not? Or I mean, if you are an ever or number, come and defend yourself in the comment section. Because Miss Annie says you move.
Yeah, wicked.
Okay, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also follow us on all our social media platforms: kooltv studios, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. So the name is Georgia. You're just partner for life, and I'm doing this with
Kool Mankwa, everywhere. So, but before we end this, subscribe.
Very necessary.
We want 50K by the end of the year, so please do well to subscribe and share.
Yeah, very necessary.
Until our next update.
Wait, I want to speak, guys.
Okay.
Until our next update. So, what's what back me?